wonderful book lovers of the world. It's Mackie here from Bookstand, and this is my book nook. This is my first video as a booktuber, and I really hope that you follow this channel, subscribe to it, like it, and that you will keep watching my videos, and I'm really excited. Today I'm gonna kind of just tell you some things about me that I think you might want to know before you start really liking my channel, because I'm a kind of weird, so I don't know, maybe you should like know some stuff before you start watching a weird person make videos about books. The first thing I want you to know is that I have a dog. Her name is Millie. She's on my bed. She is a tweenie. She's absolutely adorable, and she will probably make cameo appearances in my tube videos all the time. She'll probably just wander in and out, so just be warned. Number 2 is that I absolutely love Jesus. He rocks. He is my favorite person in the entire history of the world, and I'll probably talk about him a lot. So if you don't want to hear about Jesus, that's fine. I totally understand. I'll just throw his name up on the screen and leave it up for the duration of the video that I'm talking about him, and then take it back down so you can fast forward or whatever. Third thing is that my book collection is quite small compared to many of the other booktubers out there. However, I do read a lot. I am a working high school student who also takes a couple classes at the college, and I don't have a lot of money for books. I like to buy books cheap. So a lot of my books that I'll probably show you or talk about are more than likely used or from like a library sale, because I like cheap books. I'm gonna tell you my top 6 favorite books in this video, because I wanted to do 5 because it's an odd but even number, if you know what I mean, but I could not pick 5. There were 6, and I just have to have all 6 in there. So we're gonna do 6. These are not in order, by the way, because if you asked me to pick a favorite book of all time, I don't think I could do that. No, I don't think that would be possible for me. Severed Heads, Broken Hearts by Robin Schneider. I love this book. It is the European cover and title, which I actually like a lot more than the American cover and title. The American title is The Beginning of Everything. You might have heard of it. Favorite contemporary novel of all time. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I love it. If I know one thing. The next book is The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. I love this book. This book is wonderful. It's actually a series of books, and it's about zombies, but I'm not really into zombies, so I was a little bit apprehensive going into this book, but oh my gosh. I loved it so much. It was an emotional roller coaster ride. I was so happy and so sad, and so happy and so sad, and so happy and sad again. And it is just amazing. This is one of my favorite series in the history of all series. I love it. It's awesome. The next book is Finale by Becca Fitzpatrick. I adore the Hush Hush series. This is the final book in the Hush Hush series. The series is about a fallen angel named Patch and a girl that he falls in love with named Nora. It's spectacular. I love the last book because it ends in perfection. It is wonderful. It is so wonderful. Becca Fitzpatrick does a wonderful job creating amazing dialogue, and I just love the story and plot, and I never got bored, and I read this series so quick. I wanted to borrow Finale on my Nook from the library, and they didn't have it, so I went out and bought it. It had to have it that day. Had to. Next book is Kisses from Katie by Katie Davis. This is a nonfiction book, and I do not read a lot of nonfiction, but I've been to Africa 2 times, and I'm going back this coming summer. My boyfriend's mom bought me this book. It is about a girl who lives in Africa and is adopting like 14 young girls, and she's like 21. It is amazing. If you are into mission work, if you like Africa, and if you just like redeeming stories about young kids getting love that they never had before, this is the book to read. This is the book to read. Read it, read it, read it! Fifth book on my list of favorite 6 books in all books is Allegiant. Yes, this is from the Divergent series. Yes, this is by the wonderful Veronica Roth. Yes, it is the last book. The last book is my favorite in this series. I love last books. They're wonderful. I love that Veronica wrote this in dual perspective because I love Tobias Eaton. I love him so much, and it is so refreshing to get to read his perspective of the story right alongside with Triss's. I actually read the book for, well, it's behind here because my bookshelf's in alphabetical order and these are the F's, which is in his perspective, but I like that it's Triss and his perspective. So you get like both mixed in there. It's like, here's a little bit of Tobias, now here's a little bit of Triss, and here's a little bit of Tobias, and that is just beautiful. I love the plot. I don't like the terrible thing that happens, but I love the way that Veronica Roth allows the character to overcome it, and the way she just writes it is beautiful, wonderful. Sixth book was actually my sister's, and she stole it back from me, so hopefully I'll be getting another copy soon. It's a book called The Corner of the Universe, and it is a wonderful book. It is a book about a girl who has a uncle who has special needs, and it's just about their story over a wonderful summer, and it is so beautiful. It really made me contemplate and think about the way that I treat other people and the way that I view life and the struggles that I have in life, and it was just a beautiful book. So those are my top favorite 6 books in the world! Yes, in the world. I absolutely adore these books. I will be posting reviews of these books very soon on my channel, and I hope that you will check them out. Check them out. I'm so grateful that you watched this video, and I hope that you like and subscribe down below, and I will put links of my other social media down below to like Tumblr and Instagram and Twitter down below. I hope that you guys will go follow them and like them and retweet them and keep up with me and my book adventures. Find a book and read it. Until next time, this is Mackie signing off from Bookstand.